Module 7 is for format and layouts for the main workspace. There's a few things that we're going to go over that we already reviewed in the module before this when we did practice adding a native. We were playing around with the charts, the layouts a bit, and so some of those things we're going to re-review in this module. This module probably should have been before that one, but it is what it is. We want to go up to the menu at the top and go to Format. Here you're going to see a page wizard where you can customize the page. You can set up your workspace this way in terms of like the grids. And I haven't tried the drag and drop feature yet. I'm not really sure how it works, but this is where you set up your page. There's a shortcut for this, for that part, and it is right over here where it says page. So this page icon, you can get to a little quicker. The next one here, equal symbols, sizes, and charts. It just changes the size of those symbols. You could also enlarge them or make them smaller from here. This is the part we went over in the previous module, cycle titles on page. I just realized we have the shortcut here, title. This is the best. This will just name all of the tables with the correct native. So this is the quickest way. What else? You can change the font. And down here, these are the dimensions, and this sets the different table dimensions for the workspace. Right now, I have a 5x4, and I have a pretty big Mac screen. So I can fit a lot of tables into the screen. See if you change the format to like 3x3, they're just a lot bigger. 2x2. Of course, my phone starts ringing. Okay, sorry about that, if you heard it. So if you go all the way down here, this pretty much is the same as this. So I think that covers the part for the format that I'm going to go over. I'm just going over the basics. So I'm not even going to get into how to run reports and queries. I just wanted to make sure you guys can all get started. And I'm sure if you play around with it enough, you can figure it out yourselves too. So layouts. So for the layout slide, we are going to go over this layout examples drop-down menu. These are all the preset layouts that come with the software. I like standard page 2 a lot. I think I'm on it right now. Oh, maybe not. I just like that it has a lot of the charts that I want to look at. If you wanted to customize this to something that you liked and you wanted to save it, you would go to File, and this is where you would do all the stuff for your layouts. This is where you would create a new layout, open one that you created, save the layouts file, or save as. So if you customize this entire workspace and set it up to exactly how you wanted it for, say, a certain type of chart analysis, you would go to Save As Layouts file. Save it as something like marriage compatibility chart and do save. Well, I just saved it as that. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to, let me see. I meant to do new layouts file, marriage compatibility. it's blank. So I could start from a blank page, and after I save as, I could save it in here, and when I want to reopen it, I can open it. If you're going to travel with your laptop, you can import the layout files from here too. So I haven't used this feature yet, but it's going to be really convenient once you start, having a preference for the types of charts that you like to look at. All right, so I'm going to go back to Open Layouts file. I'm just going to go to one of these standards too. Okay, we just went over layout examples menu up here. You can go back and forth between these layouts, and if you want to open up some of the layouts that you create, just go to File, Layouts and Layout Examples, and open them from here. Load them from here and save them here too. And the shortcut, this is something that I learned late, and I probably should have put in the module before this. But the quickest way to fill these out, well, I'm going to go over two. One is the icon method, and one is the native menu dropdown. So here, if you click this icon here with the lines, this will give you primary and native option. So if you look here, Beyonce, if I just click Amber Rose, it changes automatically. I got so excited when I seen this. I was like, what the heck? Cool. So go to native 2, and then that will change the person in position 2. That is very cool, and I can't believe I've had the software for this long and I haven't noticed that. That just kind of goes to show you like how there's a lot of information to retain, and you're also learning at the same time. And yeah, so hopefully this little tutorial will speed things along for you. That was this is probably like the #1 way to switch charts that I'm going to use, because you could just leave this right over here. And the other way is up here, the native menu. This is just going to change someone that is in the initial position here. Well, I'm sorry, whoever you have selected. See how Ben Affleck has brackets around him? If I hit native and I change it to ASAP Rocky, that's what changes. If I click this and I do native to Michelle Obama, that's what changes. So that's how you change that. So I probably really needed to include this in a lesson before this, but I don't want to go through my course outline again, and it kind of just is what it is. Okay, we went over the format for the workspace, and we went over layouts, and I think we're done. We're ready to move on to Module 8, and we're wrapping things up. The only thing we really have left is Module 8, where we just go over the preferences and options and some tips.